Welcome back to another episode of Two Fat Dads. Hello, everyone. Hi, Mike. Long time no
Hi,
see,
how are
I feel
you?
like. Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Didn't I just say good?
I mean, I guess.
Well, welcome to Two Fat Dads Remastered. So we have a few new segments we're going to be throwing out there and a few changes in general to the channel, or not really the channel, but the show. So welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoy yourself, enjoy the views, enjoy the ears, whatever you have going on. But Mike, what you been up to, dude?
Yeah, just I've had some medical stuff going on.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had a doctor's appointment yesterday.
Nice. Nice.
I went into the clinic and they found out that I've been diagnosed with hams for tits.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I have hams for tits. So it's basically this rare disease where they notice that I have breasts and they're actually made out of pig fat. So, it's pretty dangerous. I'm thinking about having a surgery to get them enhanced. But we'll see how it goes.
So is that more for the sponsorship to like honey baked ham?
I do like honey baked ham.
So they're going all in, is what I'm hearing.
It's all about the glaze, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Is the fam okay with the glaze?
The fam. Well, the kids probably aren't, but the wife, she likes herself a good sandwich on the weekends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. God,
How about you? What's been going on with you?
I've been good. No honey baked ham, glazed tits or anything like that. But we've been dealing with a lot of just crap around the house. My son just turned 4. So
Congrats,
my battering
little
ram
man.
mini Hulk is all over the place. We've been good with that. My daughter's been doing soccer. I've been playing too much Hades and too much Borderlands. So I'm lost in that. Yes, you were lost in Borderlands more than I am, but I played a lot of Hades. So the usual, per se.
It's good. It's good.
Also, I think I tore my hamstring when I was cutting the grass a couple weeks ago. So that's just, I'm getting old, is what it is.
Hold on a second. Let's maybe we want to edit that to say maybe I tore my hamstring doing a sport or
Nope, cutting
something
grass.
other than I was cutting grass.
Nope, cutting grass. I'm gonna man up and say yes, it happened while I was cutting grass.
Well, that's
Old?
That's kind of a loss for the wife, I imagine. So
she looked at me.
You know.
She's like, "What is your deal?" I was like, "I cut the lawn and I can't walk anymore. So this is my life now. Get used to it." So either way, welcome to everyone. Yeah, absolutely crazy, psychotic. I know we're all idiots. We're all getting too old on this, but welcome again. Like I mentioned, we're making a few changes as to what's going on to the channel. We have a new format as well that we're trying to clean up a little bit, I should say. Mike, I guess you have a better way of putting it as to what we're trying to do with, the verbiage or certain things in the channel.
Yeah, so apparently we swear too much. Apparently, for two dads, we have children and we're just dropping F bombs left and right. So, a new segment coming in called Rolls of Regret. And basically, every time, one of the dads here uses an F bomb, you're going to get a mark against you. And whoever has the most marks against them is going to take a nasty, putrid shot of
Something.
Some awful punishment that the other dad will administer at the beginning of the next episode.
Yeah, could be hot sauce, could be lemon juice, could be that awful school water that was, in high school when you put your trays down and picked up the water, gross water. Could be that. Go back and grab it out of high school.
That's disgusting.
Quick nod. I had a kid that did that when I was in high school, and he had to go get his stomach pumped.
Yeah, I won't swear, I promise.
He did it for $20. So the swear word we are avoiding is the F-bomb.
So what word is that? What is an F-bomb for everybody?
I knew you were going to try and say that, so why don't you demonstrate it for us?
I believe the word you're looking for there, Cod, is
is right. That is right on the head. So, going forward, we will be trying to avoid that word at least in this episode. We'll raise the stakes as things go on, as our rolls of regret, and see how the challenges go from there. But before we move into our first segment with some of the changes going on, I must lead off with Dad Joke of the Day. So over the weekend, my wife and I were out, and she's looking around and she's just like, damn, camouflage is sexy. And I look at her and look back around, and I just don't see it.
My God.
You're welcome.
That's it for the show tonight, folks. Hope you enjoyed hanging out.
Dad Joke of the Day brought to you by Two Fat Dads.
we were your hosts.
We were your hosts, exactly. Hey, you asked for a dad joke, I provide. That is what it is. So I do provide, delivered, all the above. So first segment leading into, we have a new segment called Fat Dad's Funny Facts. In this, we have random facts of history, or random facts in general we want to provide and elaborate on. So the first one we're leading off with, picture this. It's bad to even think of because my mental images is like, oh my God, I'm all over the place. So think of this, a crazy or just absurd moment in time. We are in the Cold War. We have Air Force planes all over the place flying around. Condoms bombed everywhere. Condoms. So you're asking yourself, Mike, what the hell is he talking about? Planes? The Cold War? Condoms? That's right. Condoms. During the Cold War, an obscure tactic that was utilized was to drop extra large size condoms on the Soviets, magnums, and mark them medium or small to have the Soviets think that the U.S. was anatomically superior, causing them to become more intimidated while fighting us in the Cold War. Thoughts?
I mean, I don't see how it wouldn't be a sound tactic. I mean, who's going to want to get into a fist fight when someone's just bringing a hammer to the battle, and you're just like, you're sitting there with your tiny little gavel?
Thor, is that you?
Exactly. You know what I mean? You're bringing Thor's hammer, and this was just, what are you going to do? Like tip on it here? You got a spoon?
So here's what I'm also picturing for some reason. If somebody comes across one of these packages, or just in general, they find one of these things, and they're like, oh, it's a condom. Like whatever. I sounded more like Italian or French there all of a sudden. But it's like, this is a condom. And they're going to figure out that it's extra large. They're going to blow into it like a damn like balloon animal and start making like all sorts of just balloon puppets, and they're going to sword fight. Well, so we're lightsabers. Like, what's going on here?
See, I picture a Soviet picking it up, not knowing that it's a condom, going, duh. Now we can have the sack races. We can have the sack races to see who is the victor.
Dude, that would be so bad. What are they're gonna put it on the no, they're gonna put it on the end of their rifle and make it like a bayonet. That's what it's gonna be. But why do I feel if it was you, so you hear like honking noise from a clown, like that's what happens when they actually hit. It's so bad.
It protects the end of the bayonet from the rust.
Oh. So it's rust. The rust is an STD. It's got to protect from other weapons. That's what it is. You gotta avoid it. Oh God.
So it's funny. So we were talking about this segment, and I did a little bit of research to try to find this gem. I ran across a couple other obscure tactics I'd like to share with you, if that's cool.
Go right ahead.
First one, right? It was dubbed Operation, I believe it was Operation Ghost Army. You can Google it, right? So there was a point in time during World War II that the Allied forces actually used inflatable tanks, from a distance to impose on the enemy, right? So like, look, oh God, look at how many tanks we've got on the front lines here, and like shit was a fucking balloon. You know what I mean?
So they look over the horizon and it's a bunch of like inflated tanks. That's all they see in the
Yeah,
distance. Like,
exactly.
oh, they're all coming here. Oh, I just used the word. Yeah. This is
It's
going to be
coming
harder.
right for
It's
us.
going to be harder than I thought. Oh God, it's coming right for us.
Yeah.
Run,
But
Ned.
yeah, so yeah, I thought that was funny. Another one was this is actually kind of cool, right? This is actually it's obscure, but it was kind of cool. There was a division of pilots that the Soviets had in a squadron. They were all women pilots, right? 100% women pilots, and they actually used very old, kind of rickety, out of date planes.
Mhm.
Whether that's because like that's how they wanted to like treat them, or whether they thought it was
Yeah.
a part of the tactic. Who
You,
knows?
you get
You know,
lesser. I'm sorry.
things were slightly different than they are now. But yeah, so what they did is they'd have these women go up in these old planes, and they'd actually do bombing runs.
Oh, that's
But,
pretty cool.
before they got to the target area, the women would actually cut the engines of the plane, so they'd glide in under complete silence and do these bombing runs. And right before they got to like where it was like imperative that they were going to go down kamikaze style, they would re-engage the engine and take off on the other side. So they were actually dubbed night witches, which I
That's
thought
pretty
was
badass.
it was kind of crazy, like an out of the box kind of thing. But I thought, yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, damn, that's kind of cool.
That's cool. The name alone, Night Witches. Like that's pretty freaking cool.
Right. So I thought that was
dig
cool.
that.
And then the last one from our mates down under.
Oh God.
It was dubbed the Emu War. So Australia actually sent armed troops, like machine guns, right, to the front lines, and in an effort to eradicate the emus, they were eating all their crops. So believe it or not, this isn't a code name. There was actually, picture it, right? There were hundreds and hundreds of emus, even thousands of emus that were like decimating the crops. And so they sent these soldiers out with the machine guns to try to take them out. And they proved to be a little bit more formidable than
They
than
didn't get their
expected.
knife.
What? Crikey, you can't hit these cunts, right? They couldn't hit them. The emus were too
How did
like
What they're
too, like,
bobbing and weaving
savage.
out there like we got Barry Sanders out in the down under. Like
Yeah, seriously.
the
Like
Outbacks
they
just can't shoot.
Christ. Yeah, like they couldn't hit these emus, so it actually the effort was actually dubbed as a failed operation because the emus didn't slow down destroying the crops.
You know,
Even though they sent armed troops to go mow them down. So
you
I don't
know,
know if that is more of a testament to the emus or more of a testament to the Australian army shooting like stormtroopers.
okay, I dig that. Now, the reason that they lost, they probably would have won had they had Colonel Sanders.
Why?
Made giant fried chicken out of all at that point.
Do
Of course, my fat self immediately goes to fried chicken,
Mm.
thinking about a giant bird.
I do love fried chicken.
You know what we
So
don't need?
good.
So, just to throw off of that statement of fried chicken,
Yeah.
a little tidbit for the viewers and listeners. Mike and I participated a couple weeks ago in a fried chicken run at our office where we consumed, not Mike and I alone, heaven forbid that ever happens, but our office consumed over $100 worth of Popeye's fried chicken.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fried chicken.
There was a lot of fried chicken, man.
And I didn't want to see chicken again for like 2 more weeks. And then I had there's this place near us called Puritans for chicken tenders. And yeah, I ate that for 4 days. And I don't want to see chicken again for a while. Don't want to see it. And yes, don't eat $100 worth of Popeyes. Ugh.
Is it just me, or do I want the Emu War to be sponsored by Publix all of a sudden?
That would God, that'd be so good.
Publix
awesome.
fried chicken is so good.
So good.
So good.
So how, like, I don't get that. Australia, like, you're great at everything. Half the country's trying to kill you anyway because you go outside of Sydney and it's like, all right, you're dead. All right, and here's snakes. Here's spiders that are the size of a freaking dog. Like, okay, cool. Good luck. No, negative. Negative. I don't know
No,
how they didn't just take care of that.
they got taken out by emus. I'm telling you.
In general. Now, speaking of bad shots or anything in general, that's kind of a shooting or taking a shot, I should say, is a good segment into or segue into our next segment. Jock Itch.
What's Jock Itch?
Ooh, what is Jock Itch, Mike? Do you know what Jock
So
Itch is?
I do. So Jock Itch is basically so you have to understand, two fat dads here. We're sports nuts. And frankly, it doesn't
Are
even
we?
really matter. It doesn't even really matter what sport. I mean, my
Not wrong.
counterpart lives and breathes everything that's pigskin. I mean, the football there runs deep in that man's blood.
A lot of
Me,
pigskin
I'm
runs in my blood.
hockey, lacrosse, baseball, basketball, football, you name it. I'll
There's
put that like
sport on our
I'll
TV
turn
all
on
the
the
time.
Ocho.
The Ocho,
I'll
yeah.
turn on the Ocho.
Dude, if they do that random weekend of the Ocho, it's on there. Like random whatever game comes up. It's
I
so
don't
good.
even care.
So good.
Yeah, I'll watch cornhole for 5 hours. But yeah, so what I wanted to do is we have a couple different topics here in Jock Itch, and I really wanted to kind of talk about a few different things. But how I want to start is we're both from New England, right, Rick?
Yeah.
Now
Well,
that you've transitioned to the dark
say
side.
that
here.
I can't say that I'm from, but I reside. So yes.
You are now.
Oh,
You are
I've been dubbed. Oh my God.
You've been adopted. You speak too fast now
I've always spoken fast.
compared to your peers. Settle down.
Look where I'm coming from.
But anyway, so the first one I want to talk about, where we're both from New England. Dude, what's going on with Bill? What's going on with Belichick?
Oh,
man?
Mr. Belichick with his like 20-something-year-old girlfriend. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. So what have you heard about Bill?
So, of course, he, was booed out of the Patriots, I guess is the way I'm going to put it. He had a horrible relationship with Kraft and everything after Brady left. And so he's now the head coach over at the North Carolina Tar Heels. He is wearing baby blue or powder blue, whatever you want to call it, down in North Carolina now. They're not doing too hot. I think, to be honest, I think they have 2 wins on the season, maybe 3 wins on the season. They lost their home opener. It was primetime television, everything against TCU by like 4 touchdowns. They got smoked. Well, supposedly, I don't know the full details, but what I've been seeing from other writers and everything else, there's speculation he may get fired. Honest to God, like there is a talk of him
Really?
getting fired like before season's end. I think
Wow.
there's some stuff going on like with some players or maybe some other coaching issues. He's had to openly come out and say like we're working out things or whatever, but things aren't looking too good for the man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, from NFL teams not hiring the guy to the legions of fans that were in Bill we trust
Yep.
basically turning their backs on him.
Yep.
I mean, he's a legendary coach of my New England Patriots up here, and he's been in a downward spiral, like you said, ever since the firing in 2023. Pardon me. You can cite a few things, right?
Yeah.
It could be the debacle down in UNC with the recruiting, the real relationship, like you alluded to, with Bill and Jordan, the 24-year-old girlfriend, and
Yeah.
how she wants to be his publicist so damn bad. But honestly, I've never seen a legacy as stout as his be sullied faster than this one right here.
Oh no, you're not wrong.
It's absolutely amazing to me.
Yeah. Like off
Like,
the face of the earth, he just disappeared, like and just downward spiral.
I mean, he was touted as the greatest coach in NFL history by a majority of the national media, and he has just gone into a tailspin that is just he's going to get laughed out of UNC.
Yeah.
Bro, he's going to get laughed out of the college game. This is one of the greatest coaches in the NFL ever. And he's going to get laughed right out of the stadium.
And the sad thing is they're looking at he's going after it for a bag. Like he's maybe searching for like a buyout potentially or something from his contract just so he hadn't put up with the bullshit anymore. So it's like, man, like how I think the dude's just kind of gone a little crazy, maybe with too much. I mean, it is what it is. He still wants to coach and probably do other things, but he wants to do it his way. Personally, I just don't think he gives an F anymore. So like it's one of those like whatever. I don't care.
Oh,
I'm done.
it's like I gave up meets ego.
Pretty much. That's exactly
Yeah.
what it is. Exactly what it is. Now, speaking of NFL, surprise team and former NFL everything. Who this NFL season's kicked off. We're at the bye week central now, and we've had about a third of the season go by. Crazy to think we're already having a third of the season go by, and half of the college football season's already gone by,
That's
which is
crazy.
very disappointing and depressing to think about. But surprise teams, ones that have really kind of come up, like who would you say has been your surprise team for the NFL right now?
That's a good question. I mean, if I give it some thought, I honestly, dude, I think I'd have to go with the Colts.
They're solid.
I
Like
mean, dude,
real good.
6-1, right? Best start since 2009
Yeah.
when Manning was here,
Yep.
right? Quarterback Daniel Jones is like, I mean, is this guy the real deal? I mean, he's signed in the offseason, performing exceptionally well for in his rookie debut here. He's crazy stats, including leading the league in total QBR earlier this season, completing over 71% of his passes, dude. Think about that.
That's
Over
impressive. That's
71% of
solid.
his passes. Those
Wish he could have.
those are MVP numbers, bro.
Why couldn't he do that at freaking New York? Yes, I'm a Giants fan. It pisses me off to see it. I'm happy to see it happen, but damn it.
Because of the system. And you know it.
Yes, he has a
It's the system.
he has a much better offensive line. He has a better running back now than he did after Saquon left when he was there and trying to carry the team. And the receivers probably about the same, minus Malik Neighbors at New York.
Right. But the main thing you got to think about too is
he's got a solid defense too.
The defense is thriving.
Yes, so good.
Dude, they have that new coordinator, Lou Anarumo.
Lou who?
That he's Anarumo. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. They got him in the offseason. It's just he's running such an aggressive scheme.
Mm-hmm.
It's like honestly, it's like early 2000s Patriots where the defense is geared at takeaways.
Yeah.
It's like back when Lawyer Malloy and Ty Law and Ronnie Harrison were in the back, where they would just absolutely every play you thought they were going to intercept the ball or knock a ball loose.
They look good.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, it's crazy. I'm just very excited to see if the team can keep up the momentum.
So I will say this. I know they play in a weak division, so that's one thing. So it kind of helps them a little bit, but they've put up points against Denver. They've put up points against, I think, Kansas City. Like they have against contenders, like they have smacked around, no problem. So yeah, they're the real deal right now. I think honestly, like out of the AFC, they may be the favorites. It was Baltimore or Buffalo. Like they're solid right now, which is very, very impressive.
Now, what about you? So I gave you Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Taking Indianapolis out of the mix. Who's your surprise team?
So I really like Indy, and the other. So I'll give two. Both. Well, I had three ultimately. Like Tampa Bay, they're 5-2 now. They just lost to Detroit tonight. Tampa Bay's been solid. They've been very injury riddled, so they may have a few losses coming up. New England, surprisingly, Drake May playing some legit ball. I think they're 5-2 right now. But the one that just for some reason I can't get past, and I think it's just by sheer flippin' luck, the freaking Pittsburgh Steelers. With Father Time, Aaron Rodgers, I hate his guts. They're 4-2, dude. And leading the AFC North.
They should be 3-3.
They should
be
be
3-3.
They should be.
Five turnovers. The Pats should have never gave them that game.
Exactly. So they beat the Patriots. They've beaten so here's the thing. They have beaten, let me go back, pull their schedule back up. Hold on, yeah. So they have beaten the Seahawks, they've beaten the Patriots, they've beaten the Vikings, they've beaten the Browns, and they just lost to the Bengals, which they should not have lost to. Like,
Yeah. In that Browns team, number one defense in the league right now.
Which is very surprising.
And they put up points against that team. So I mean, I got it, I guess. I hate saying it though.
Oh, I take that back. Sorry. And the other team they lost to was the Seahawks. So their losses are to the Bengals this past Thursday. That was a wild freaking game that another Father Time, Joe Flacco, decided to show up. Thank you for giving Jamar Chase so many targets. My fantasy football team actually got its first win this season after going all in on the damn Bengals. Shouldn't have done that. But I got my first win tonight. So yes. It's what it is there. Yes, I can see it on your face. Like, but in general, like,
Yeah, I don't think I love that. I'm in that league.
hey, you're welcome. The Steelers have played, yes, they've squeaked by a couple of games, but they've beaten some pretty solid teams in doing so. And they honestly have looked like they're getting a little better. I don't know if it's just Rodgers doing more with the receivers now, or if the run game's picking up, or if the defense is starting to pick up a little bit more too. Like overall, Pittsburgh, to me, they're well balanced. I think Mike Tomlin is on his last legs there personally as a head coach, and Rodgers is on his last legs literally. But he's got a good supporting team around him, and if he can stay healthy, they maybe could do something. I don't think they have the firepower, but they're a big surprise for me at 4-2, almost 5-1. Like they're surprisingly good right now. Did not expect any of that. I thought they were going to be like the Jets style, like 0-6 right now. Just trash. That's just me.
Let's take it from the grass to the ice.
Oh,
the NHL season started.
Oh, yes, it has. How disappointing am I already?
Not at all, dude. Dude, it's my time of year, buddy.
I know. NHL's
hockey's upon us.
This is the best time of year, to be honest. Before we get into it, in this month, you have football, you have basketball, you have hockey, you have soccer, and you have postseason baseball.
That's true. This is touted as the golden month for all of the sports here.
For major sports, yes.
It's almost too much content.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's almost too much content to handle all of it. But I mean, we got the hockey season that's upon us, man. Yep. It's time for the McDavids, the Pasternaks, even Father Time, Alex Ovechkin.
Al.
They're gonna take the ice and impose their will on these opponents. And honestly, dude, with the departure of Flower, Marc-Andre Fleury, that literally busts the door wide open for the Connor Hellebucks, Sergei Bobrovsky, Thatcher Demko. You know, man, there's going to be an all-out battle for the league's number one goaltender, and I am super excited. But I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I know we're both avid hockey fans.
Yeah.
How your Preds looking this year?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why? They're off to a good start.
They like tying and losing more than they do winning right now.
Maybe.
I believe the last yesterday, I think it was, they lost again. But currently, I believe they're like 2-3-2.
Is that bad? I don't really follow Nashville for hockey.
So the Preds losses in general have been, let's just say, not very helpful. Most of them have kind of gone into overtime, which is not bad. Or they've lost by like 3+ goals. So, like, for instance, they just lost to Winnipeg 4-1. They lost in overtime to the Canadiens 3-2. They lost to the Leafs 7-4. Senators, no, correction, they beat the Senators 4-1. Hey, there's a win, and then we beat the Blue Jackets by 1.
Hey, it's the Blue Jackets, though, guy.
And then we lose to the Hurricanes by 2. And then lose in overtime to the Mammoth. So it's like we've had, let me count, 1, 2, 3 overtime games already. And then a couple of ties, and then the big losses by 2+ goals. So it's like, yeah.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It's a slow start. They'll come back, bud.
Yeah, I mean, they have, it's bad, but like, Yossi is probably like still our best defenseman. Roman Yossi, I absolutely adore. And
They got a
then
walker at this point.
almost. I mean, it's sad when he's pretty much the captain of the team, which says something to say the least. It's just like
Is he pretty much the captain, or he is the captain?
he is the captain at this end, which is it's between him. So Yossi at defenseman and Forsberg at left wing. Like that's kind of the biggest thing they have. Like they have Stamkos at center.
Even Stamkos.
Uh,
He used to be great.
exactly. This Nashville's where the used to be's go.
Hey, everybody needs a retirement home.
Unfortunately. But as of right now, like they're doing okay. Soros as a tender has not done bad. Defensively, they need to make some better support. He's doing the best he can. The other defensemen are not that good. Blankenberg, they have I always forget how to pronounce his name. Nicholas is Haig.
Yeah,
exactly.
Your guess
exactly.
is as good as mine.
See, there you go. Exactly. So the team itself, it's going to be a mid-season. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Now for you though, Mr. Devil's man.
I am my team. I'm fooling everybody with this beautiful B that's on my chest here. We both fancy the Bruins, and they are my second favorite team. But my absolute favorite team always is and always will be the New Jersey Devils.
DeVils.
Lord and Savior Martin Brodeur, take us home to the motherland. Love you. That was my PSA.
Marty B.
If you don't know who I'm talking about, you don't like hockey, and we can't be friends. But yeah, no. So the Devils are actually, they're off to a little bit of a hot start. The team's on a 4-game winning streak, which is awesome. They had the initial loss to the Hurricanes, but since then they've been picking it up. They signed Jake Allen to a 5-year extension.
Not bad.
Which is awesome because that gives them now Markstrom and Allen between the pipes. I know Markstrom's a little hurt right now, but once he gets back, that's going to be as good a force in the league, as you're going to see. I mean, and then, as always, we got the absolutely gorgeous, the women love him. He drops the panties, Mr. Jack Hughes. They
Mr.
love him.
Hughes.
Oh, they love him. This guy's as GQ as they come. He reminds me of Robert Lundqvist, but he can score. Lunny was between the pipes and always had a mask on. Jack Hughes is just out there letting that face out. I was like, don't hit the man with a puck.
No.
Do you know how much money the Devils stand to lose if you hit his face with a puck?
No, you know how much they have to gain because everybody's like, oh no, we got to help him.
No, God, what are you talking about? You'll incite a riot.
Exactly.
The women will storm the Prudential.
Hey, if that what they can say is buy his jersey, it'll help pay for his plastic surgery.
This is true. So we talked about obscure sports, right?
And now just now women supporting things.
So we talked about Bill, we talked about the NFL, we talked about the NHL, we mentioned some of the other big sports. Let's not leave out some of the most, underrated and those sports that kind of fly under the radar that just don't get the credit as they deserve.
The Ocho style, that's what we're doing.
Well, yeah. I mean, most recently, I want to go ahead and shout out to Caleb and Justine Rolster, winners of the wife carrying championships over in Finland. 3-time winners.
Give it up for them.
3-time winner. Yeah, 2 fat dads right there. Let's give them a round of applause. The victory made them the first American couple to win it. Like I said, they're back-to-back winners. I think 3-time champions. They won the American Championship. They won the Finland Championship, and I believe they won one in Denmark too. I'm not sure. They won in 2024, 2022, 2023, which also, and now they took it on to 2025 to bring home the gold. So, hats off to Caleb, Justine. Could you carry your wife up a hill?
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
I could, and then she'd probably like, the hell are you doing? Like, I got to carry you up this hill to win.
Yeah, it's not going to happen because mine's kind of aggressive.
Oh.
I mean, the second I try to pick her up in a fireman's carry, as I imagine, because that's my style.
That's
I'm not going over the threshold.
You're not going to do the curls?
This is serious. No, dude, I'm like, bitch, get up there, right? I picture you in more of a backpack situation.
Yeah.
Maybe like pull the hole, you know what I'm saying? Upside
Hold the
down on
hole.
the back, grab the back of those knees. But for me, fireman's carry.
Just
That's
go.
we just get her up there, and we're trying to get up the hill and instant death,
It's
instant demise. I will take like 3 steps and I'll be dead.
See,
I mean,
I think like I could do fireman carry. I could carry and do the
of course
curls.
you can.
That would be the fun part. But fireman carry, let's go. Got it. No problem.
You know, I would love to see if the editors could get a clip of a certain squatting video of my co-host. I mean, I think
lift. I don't lift anymore. That's from ages ago. But thank you.
I think that would be a great little drop. You know, boys, if you could get on that, that would be fantastic.
Sure, whatever you say.
Wonderful ad to the channel. So, you know, I want to segue us into our final segment.
The finale.
Yeah, and this segment is nothing more or nothing better known as a shameless plug.
What kind of plug?
It's a shameless plug. So
not like a story plug that we read earlier today. I'm not getting any further into that. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
You're gonna get us demonetized. Isn't the only thing that's gonna ruin this channel. Right? Just so you know. So in shameless plug,
yep,
we're gonna get 69 seconds each.
Whoa. How many seconds?
69.
All right.
Not 6 or 7. More like 69.
Up to,
you know what
69.
I'm saying?
Up to 69.
I did that solely so if my children happen to watch this, they just cringe out and they get really upset with me. So basically what I want you to do is I want you to find a product on Temu, on Wish, as seen on TV, anywhere. I don't care what it is. And just pitch it to me. Okay. Right? I'll pitch you one. You pitch me one. And this is where I'm going to need our audience to chime in because I need you guys to tell us who sold it better. Leave it down in the comments, right?
All right.
Leave it down in the comments who sold it better. And at the end of the year, you know, we're going to have this reoccurring segment, and whatever product happens to get the most comments or the most support, I'm going to buy it for you, buddy.
All right. I'm same for you. I'll buy it for you.
You can if you want.
All right.
I'm pretty confident in my pitch, my friend. So
okay.
I just feel like this is going to be a lopsided contest. But yeah, so if you don't mind, I'm super excited. I'd love to go first.
Age before beauty.
If you do me the honor, you're an ass. I almost used the other one, but I feel like I've already done that too many times. So sure,
go right ahead.
Age before beauty. All right. I want you to close your eyes for a second.
All right, they're closed.
And I need you to picture the THX Tom's glove lights. All right.
Seriously.
Now our beautiful editors are going to give us a picture right about here.
Okay.
And they're going to show you these. So they go over the index finger and extend down around the thumb, and there are 2 LED lights promptly positioned at the end of both fingers.
Okay.
Shining straight forward, right?
Okay.
You got it? You picture
I'm listening.
product?
You got me.
These amazing little gloves are going to save you some time and effort, straining your eyes in the places too difficult for you to see.
Okay.
Whether it's looking under your bed or maybe looking into a dark crevice. Who knows? Are you working on your computer or your car? Maybe. These are going to save all the time and give you all the need, and there are endless uses, and the value is apparent. I need you to picture with us. We're going to go on a journey.
I'm going.
Right? Just think. You're laying in bed, right? You're in bed. Doxed it.
It's fine.
Edit that. The wife is next to you, right? Your balls start to itch.
Touche.
Right? You take that paw and you just reach it down there, right? You're just going to get a little... We're giving ourselves a good scratch.
Okay.
Uh-oh. There's something wrong. I don't know what's down there, but it ain't right. Throw these puppies on, give it a little shine. Send that spouse down there. Find all what's going on up under there. She got a perfect view. She's got a perfect view.
Oh God.
Not done there. Hard to reach booger. You got a booger up in the cave?
Oh man.
Dude, let these things illuminate your path to a clear nose. And finally, can't get a clean tush? Not for you. These little finger lamps will illuminate your path and help you. I'm sorry, these little stink wrinkle eradicators will help you clean that tush, and you will never miswipe again. So I say to you, Mr. Rictator, do yourself a favor. Rush order a pair for yourself and that fat friend for Christmas.
Touche. Bravo. Okay. That was
Okay,
that was a solid pitch.
Let's see what you
All
got.
right.
Let's see if you can top the stink wrinkle eradicator.
Oh, that sir, that that was solid. I'm not gonna lie. Stink wrinkle eradicator. That alone makes me want to go buy now. Like I
Support in the comments. You heard him. You heard him right there. He wants a pair.
So for mine, I know that you like to cook, and you do a lot of cooking, mostly for the family and everything else. So think of this when you're cooking. All of your spices and your seasonings and everything else. It's kind of scattered all over the place. They're in one cabinet that's kind of like, oh my God, it's an avalanche.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. So I assume you have opened your cabinet at some point in time and you did cause an avalanche, right?
It's happened. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, same,
right on my head.
Same, no problem. So think of this as a one-piece wall-mounted spice organizer rack. No screws needed. Everything in reach. It's the superhero that your chaotic kitchen didn't know it needed. It's sleek, sturdy, and installs, like I said, no drilling. That means you can finally retire that crusty old toolbox that you pretend to use at the house. So you just peel, stick, and boom, instant organization. All your spices in one place. Suddenly, they're not hiding behind the cinnamon from 2014. Everything's easy to grab, easy to see, and your counter finally looks a real adult lives there. So it's made, you're wondering kind of, is it plastic? What's it made out of? It's made from durable aluminum. It laughs in the face of rust and weak adhesives. So whether you're a 5-star chef or someone who just Googles how to boil pasta, this rack's got your back. Declutter your kitchen, impress your guests, and pretend that you totally have your life together. All thanks to one magical piece of metal. The wall-mounted spice organizer rack, because chaos doesn't belong in your kitchen, only in your group chat.
That's unfair. I feel like you broke into my kitchen and saw my spice drawer. I don't like that. That doesn't, I don't call party foul there.
The only reason that came up is I had an instance over the weekend when I was cooking, and I went to grab something out of the spice rack, and several fell out at the same time when I grabbed the one thing I needed.
What'd you say when those things fell out?
Shit.
The effort was there. I don't know what you want from me.
Well, Chad. I said shit initially, and then I think too much came out at one point. I was like,
so that was a pity.
So there you go.
Not the first time he's done it.
All right. So with the two segments that we just had there, with the two plugs, viewers, listeners, we're going to need you to chime in. So in the comments below, we're going to need you to put who had the better pitch. As Mike mentioned, so comment below which was the better pitch, and we'll go from there. All right? We're keeping the votes. We're keeping the tallies. We all know which was the better pitch.
Yeah, that's not even close.
Yours, 100%.
Of course, you pitched me a spice rack. Get out of here.
I did, and it was insulting at the same time.
Nah, this is what victory looks like.
This is what victory looks like.
This is what victory looks like.
All
I
right.
don't want to be cocky, but, you know, Unless you got your fam in comments, you got no shot.
Well, with that, we want to thank everyone for hanging out. We want to appreciate you listening and shout out to, all the viewers, listeners, commenters, chatters, and the editors. Thank you very much to the editing team, all our wonderful other nerds that are in the background, simps, all the above. So you guys are incredible. Thank you very much for dealing with us idiots as it goes on.
Do it without them.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you guys very much. And so for the next episode, could be more random facts. Could be more pitches. Could be us just staring at the screen in silence, looking like idiots.
Good content.
So with that, tune in to find out. Follow us on all our socials. They'll be linked down below. But again, my name is Rick. This is Mike. We are Two Fat Dads. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening. Be good people, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications.
Do it now.
Don't
it's free.
forget.
It's free. Bye.